hair is a freaking disaster right now. It's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. What up, internet? How are your faces? It has been a while. Quite a while. I don't even remember the last time I filmed. I think it was like early May, potentially. I have no freaking idea. As you know, it's July, late July, so it's been at least 2 months, maybe 2.5, who knows. Time hasn't meant anything for the last 3 years. I don't know, I felt the need lately to pull this back out, and fair warning for the next couple minutes, I didn't write this out. This was genuinely just like, I just want to start vlogging again, so this is gonna be a rambling mess, most likely, but I mean, aren't we all these days? I didn't like keep filming this, even though I said in my previous vlogs that I like wanted to keep going, that I wanted to try to do some fun things or, you know, keep me engaged and positive or whatever. Like, I did mean that. I did want to do that, but then honestly things just got really, really dark. Like, I'm talking to the point that like I would just randomly start crying in the middle of the night for not no reason, but like there wouldn't be, you know, like an inciting incident. There wouldn't be like a, you know, something happened, I start crying. It would just be just, you know, like I just remember how the world is right now and would just start, you know, crying. Because existence is fun right now. As many of you know, I live in the Houston area. I moved here 2 years ago. If anything, almost 2 years to the day. But yeah, it's been rough here. It's been pretty bad. Like, even regardless of everything about, you know, my job, I'm watching, you know, the numbers rise. I'm watching friends of mine say that they, you know, they have it, and you know, it's just gotten really, really, really scary. And yeah, I've talked on this channel before that, like, even though I do, you know, try to and want to be, you know, real with you guys whenever I can, I also don't want to, you know, inundate, you know, this channel or anything I put out into the world with too much negative energy. And it was getting to a point, like, and very recently, that like that there wasn't anything really, you know, going for me. Well, okay, that's not true. It was just hard to see any positives in anything, and all I wanted to do was just, you know, just like hop on a plane and fly to New Zealand, which I don't think I can do. I think it's on the list of countries that aren't allowing anyone from the US right now, so thanks everyone else. Sorry, my head's a mess. my head's a mess. I have no idea what I'm trying to say or do here. Normally this would be the part where I, you know, catch you up on, you know, like everything I've done or whatever, except that list is very, very short, if not non-existent. I guess I'll start with the biggest thing. As you can clearly tell, this is not where I've been living for the past 2 years. Well, it is and it isn't. It's weird. I can explain in a video about, you know, my new space, but I am in a new space. I am in a new environment to, you know, like live for the time being. Honestly, one thing that did help me kind of get on my funk a bit was getting out of, you know, the garage that I lived in for the past couple of years. Like, this is an actual genuine like space of my own now, so that helped a bit. And that's honestly it. It's pretty much the biggest accomplishment I've had going for me. It's fine, it's great. No, I shouldn't say that. There have been a couple of things to try to keep me, you know, somewhat busy or whatever. I have been working on getting my certification so I can get a, you know, a big boy job as a music teacher, because as many of you know, I'm still uncertified, which means I can really only be either a freelancer or a para, which I still am, by the way. Let's update you guys on that. I am still at the moment working with a couple of the schools that I've been with, so Morton Ranch, Sidewoods, I'm still with those guys. And if anything, that was part of like my biggest source of frustration these past couple of weeks, because those districts were not being great about handling, you know, all of this or whatever. But fortunately, I've become really, really, really good friends with both the percussion directors and like the staffs at those respective schools. So like, regardless of whatever happens there, which they both did just delay, so yay, they both promised that, you know, I'll still have a job with them. I'll still have the ability to, you know, like make some money with them or whatever, and work with kids and like just generally just still be a part of something, which is awesome. Like, I really, really, really appreciate that. I, you know, get get yourself bosses and friends that like will put in the work to like keep you, you know, gainfully employed. There's also been a fair amount going on with Genesis, where we're trying to, you know, keep the kids, you know, motivated and going through the fact that there is no season this summer. That's been awesome. That's been another thing to, you know, keep me kind of like focused on something. And yeah, just also at the same time just trying to, you know, like stay involved, you know, with my friends, trying to, you know, call them as often as I can, set up, you know, Zoom hangs, just random calls, just texting whoever I can, because, you know, well, one good thing of this is it actually, you know, like removed my excuse to, you know, not text old friends or whatever. Jeez, I wasn't kidding earlier when I said this was going to be rambling. Like, Jesus Christ, where am I even going with any of this? Basically, I'm just trying to, you know, do any and everything to just try to take my mind off, you know, just the mind-numbing fear that can take over when you live alone and your family is thousands of miles away during a freaking pandemic. If anything, that's been the biggest thing. It's the fact that, like, it is the fact that despite the wonderful friends I've made over the past year, 2 years now, I am alone down here. There's no one really here with me that if something were to happen to me, like if I were to get sick, like stuff would be handled, stuff would be taken care of. I would be like completely on my own. You know, it frustrates me to see people, you know, kind of like dismiss that or belittle it or tell me I'm making too much of stuff or whatever. It's just like, guys, like I've been alone for almost 5 months now. Like, guys, it's almost August. Like, I've been here alone for 5 months. I've gone crazy. Like, I'm not going crazy. I've been crazy. And if anything, it's just been a race to, you know, just try to stay sane. Like, it's not that I'm not trying to be positive. It's just, like, I think the bare minimum I can go for right now is to stay sane and physically and mentally healthy. Which doesn't always mean positive. Just letting you know, sometimes, you know, just being in a good headspace doesn't mean that, you know, you're like smiles and sunshine and happiness all the time or whatever, because that can be just as damaging. Trust me. Yeah, so if anything, like that's why I didn't pull this camera out. I just didn't want to, you know, expose you guys too much to, you know, the rampant negativity and fear and sadness and loneliness and just general suckishness of what my life kind of was for a little bit there. Again, I want to keep it real with you guys, but I don't want to, you know, just... Hang on, so there's a bug. I gotta kill real quick. So the bug flew away and I don't know where it went, so this is distressing to me. I don't know, like, in hindsight, I do regret not pulling this out more, because I feel like, you know, some of the ideas I had for, you know, content on this, like maybe they could have kept me in a relatively more positive / healthier frame of mind during all of this or whatever, and so maybe that's on me. And, you know, I'm sorry for kind of like vanishing if any of you guys were like actually like watching this or whatever. As much as I want to be real, I don't want to be, you know, yet another voice just screaming into the void, everything sucks. Because Lord knows we get enough of that out there. So yeah, so I guess that brings us to today. I'm sorry that this video has probably made no goddamn sense at all to anyone or anything. But again, I didn't write anything down. This was just kind of just like, you know, just stream of consciousness thing or whatever. And I guess it's just what's kind of been on my mind is the fact that, like, I have just been in so dark a headspace for quite a while now. And I really don't want to be anymore. I'm going to keep being, you know, realistic about a lot of stuff or whatever. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to change about the upcoming, you know, fall season, because, you know, Texas still insists on competing in UIL, even though, like, BOA is canceled. Like, literally every single national thing's been canceled, but for some reason we still gotta do UIL. But so, and you just got a glimpse of my frustration over the past, like, month. There's a lot of things that are gonna be different. There's a lot of things that are gonna be uncertain. There's still a lot of things that need to be figured out. And honestly, it's entirely possible that I won't be, like, physically staying in Texas much longer. who knows? Who knows? No one knows. I don't know. No one knows. No one knows anything that's going on. No one knows anything that's going to happen or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to start vlogging again. I'm going to start trying to actually do daily stuff. Some of them might be life updates, like, you know, when stuff, you know, happens. Some of it might be fun content, like just showing you the apartment or showing you the whole bunch of comics that my boss from Genesis actually just sent me recently. Ooh, which, yeah, that could be a fun video. Look at that, me getting video ideas like on camera. But yeah, I just want to create again more than anything else. Like, I haven't had the ability to really create anything this entire time I've been here. And if this is what the creative outlet's gonna be, then let's freaking do it. Let's get back out there. Let's keep making some people smile, hopefully, at least, maybe. I don't know, like. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Sorry this has been long and sprawling and confusing and just really just like a mess of a narrative from someone who is maybe not in the best mental shape right now. But this felt good to say. This felt good to get down on camera. And who knows, maybe it's gonna feel good to post in a little bit. Who knows? Not me. So yeah, thanks. And we're gonna keep going as best we can in all this bullshit. And we're gonna try to make the best of a truly awful situation. Sorry, I see the bug. I'm gonna kill it. Just got it. My apartment is safe, so who knows? Maybe that's a good sign for the rest of the day / month / I'm not gonna say year. That's too optimistic. That's way too optimistic. We're only halfway through 2020. Oh my god. Yeah, so we're gonna just keep on keeping on. I guess that sounds so cliche. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Maybe I should just drink before doing the next time I do this or whatever. Maybe that'll help me do this better. I'm gonna wrap this up before this goes further off the rails. So thank you guys for watching. I promise more stuff is coming. And yeah, here's to try and, you know, stay sane, healthy, and alive. So, cool. Until next time, Casey.